Hey everybody, it's Karen with Karmic One Tarot. Thanks for joining me here for the midday messages. Let's see, who are we going to do first? What is the sign that we're going to do first? The elements are earth, fire, water, and air. Earth, fire, water, and air. Who are we doing right now? Spring Cosmic, good morning. We're going to do Leo, so that would be fire signs. So fire signs first. That was the strength card of Leo. Fire signs first here. Let's see what's happening for today for our fire signs. You know, somebody brought to my attention that I did not do, or they didn't get a notification for this. So I've been a little bit lax in getting the things set up. So I'm going to work on that today, get them all set up for the days that I know I'm going to be able to do live. So you should get notifications at least for the next week. Jackie, good morning. Spring Cosmic, thanks again. Good evening. Is it evening where you are? Laura, hello. Excuse me. Fire signs. Four of Pentacles. What are my fire signs holding on to? Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Four of Pentacles is about holding on. Now, you can also be saving. You can be saving for a getaway with the Seven of Swords. Sorry, I got a tickle right now. Hold on. My delicious cold tea. I love it. All right, so Seven of Swords, is the getaway. It is sneaking away quietly, leaving something quietly, leaving it behind. You might be saving up to do just that, my fire signs. But the Seven of Swords is also a little bit about deception too. So you haven't told people this is what you're doing. You might be putting some distance between yourself and a situation, and that requires a really strong foundation. The Four of Pentacles is like that as well. Good morning, Judy. We've got these three that want to come out. The Magician, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So you are creating your own situation here, all right? You're holding on, but trying to get away. So if you're saving money, you're going to be able to do that. If you're trying to get away, you're going to be able to do that. But you've got to put your plan in action, all right? The Knight of Pentacles, slow, methodical, really, planning it out and executing it calmly too, my fire signs. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. So you are going to either hear news about this opportunity, Page of Pentacles. You're saving up to get away. That might be a new opportunity. You might also be holding on, trying to keep your foundation together while you exit from something, while you step away from something. But, you might have left the decision to really quit, on the table here, but you might be sneaking away. And sneaking doesn't have to, I don't know what I mean. Let's see. What do I mean here? Michelle, thanks very much. Luciana. Jennifer, good morning. Who do we have here? 14 people in the room. If you could all leave me a like, I would really appreciate it. Sensitive Moonchild, hi. All right, these are fire signs that we're doing. This is our first element. Our fire signs look like they are holding on to something, but their getaway is insured. The Sun card, the card of Leo also. So most likely this is going to happen very shortly. We're in Leo till what, the 22nd? It's going to be good, whatever it is you're getting away to or from. What's happening for my fire signs? That's also you guys, my Leo friends, particularly the Leos, not just fire. What's the Seven of Swords here for? The Seven of Swords. What's the getaway my fire signs are doing? It's the Moon. So the Sun and the Moon, whatever it is, it's going to be exposed most likely, all right? And it's probably going to take place between now and the full moon, which is August 15th. And that brings up our new moon on the 31st. That's the new moon in Leo. So again, fire signs. But it is also a new moon of great activity. It's a new moon of lots of hustle and bustle. It's a get-her-done type time of year. And particularly this energy that we have, we've got 3 or 4 planets that, first of all, they're home, and then they are squaring the Sun, I believe, Pluto. I don't know. I'm not an astrologer, but take a look at that if it interests you. But there is, I heard this morning that the energy that is out there for these next 2 weeks is going to be the best it's going to be in the next 2 to 3 years. So don't let these next 2 weeks slip away. Four of Pentacles. Are you saving up for to create something fresh, saving up to be the magician and manifest whatever it is that you want through this plan, calmly, securely? But the Empress could also be a child, could be a mother that might be helping you save, helping you hold the foundation together. Mothers, that's what they do. We hold things together. It's the Four of Pentacles here for the fire signs, please. Queen of Swords. So, sensitive moon. I'm sorry to hear that, but here it is. You are trying to hold things together while creating something new and creating the foundation that you need. But you might have got fed up here with this. Yeah, here we are. Fed up here with this Queen of Swords, analytical decision, head over heart. She's not going to put up with BS. She's just not going to, especially not in her home, especially not in where her foundation is. Not happening. So whatever it is has been exposed, or the plan to leave it has not been exposed yet, but it will before the full moon. You're going to see with clarity, too. The moon is clouding things right now. Might be clouding your judgment, my fire signs. What's the plan here with the Knight of Pentacles? Thank you. You're still juggling. You're not sure. You haven't finalized the plan yet. That's what you're holding out for. That's what you're holding on to. Now, here's a Capricorn involved, or your responsibilities, your obligations. You're still juggling your responsibilities, my fire signs. Good morning, Angela. What's happening with the Knight of Pentacles here, please, for my fire signs? Page of Wands. You're going to take it in a different direction. You're actually going to get fired up about something. This is perhaps another person, young person, telling you, Page of Pentacles, about a new opportunity that you need to decide on. One that is going to be your crossroads. But rest assured, my fire signs, it is going to be the sun and exactly what you wish for. Look at this in the Ten of Pentacles, all right? But you need to find the path, all right? And to do that, with our Queen of Swords, you need to end whatever this is, whatever you're holding on to, if it's your foundation or trying to keep it together. You need to end a situation there with the Queen of Swords. It's been a struggle for you. My goodness, does this look wonderful for you underneath the deck? So you've just got to bring it into, you've got to bring it in, okay? Bring it in. Ten of Pentacles coming for you. So why is the Magician here? This is about using the tools you have at your disposal. Hi, son, Izel, Gigi, Angela, thanks so much for joining us. 19 people in the room. How do we grow this, guys? Help me grow this. I would love to see 50 people by the end of the week. If you've watched this before, that was my goal last week. We've got the King of Cups out here on the Magician. So this is someone that is, hey, Laher. This is Retta. Thanks so much for joining us. This King of Cups here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio person. We've got the Queen on the table already. So this plan that you're putting together to cut or juggle your responsibilities, I think you're going to be leaving it. It's going to be exposed. You're putting something behind you here, something that you might have been holding on to, something you might have been saving up for, something that you are trying to keep together in a strong foundation. But you know what? I got news for you. You're going to manifest exactly what it is you need in a calm and unemotional way. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't have great deep feelings on it, because you do. The water signs are very, very sensitive. So this is going to be a sensitive subject for you. So try not to fly off the handle. Let's see what happens here with the Magician, please, for my fire signs. Anita, good morning. Ten of Swords. Yes, you are going to be ending things. You are bringing something to a close here. But out of that, I just did a reading this morning, and you've got to clear the decks before something good can happen. Can come in for you. The universe, only puts on what you can handle on your plate, and until you clear it, and you're going to do it in a calm, clear, kind manner. You're going to end it. You're going to end something, my fire signs. Thank you very much, Judy. I appreciate your share on Facebook. I'm going to do these Monday through Friday, noon to 1. Answer yes or no questions after. So what's our Queen of Cups here for our fire signs, please? Queen of Cups, the new beginning, the brand new beginning. looking forward to this, intuitively knowing that it's going to be good for you. It's going to be beautiful here with the Ten of Pentacles. But it is a crossroads for you guys, all right? You've got to take the step. You've got to leave behind whatever this crap is. Finish it. Finish it here. And then enjoy your new beginning. Again, the energy this next 2 weeks from the new moon to the full moon, August 15th, going to be extraordinary. Oh, I didn't pull you guys an oracle card. So let's see. This is, which one is this? This is a Louise Hay deck. Hopefully it works with this reading. This is I Can Do It. This is the I Can Do It deck. It's the one card my fire signs need to see. Thank you. This side first. I am a clear thinker and I express myself with ease. Now, swords are communication, so you are going to be at ease, my friends, here with the King of Cups. Clear thinker, very intuitive, very sensitive, very calm. And I am a clear thinker and I express myself with ease. And then the other side, the key to creativity is knowing that my thinking creates my experience. I use this key in every area of my life. So you know what? You are creating here. I picked her up already, the Empress. She's around. I picked her up. Here she is. You are creating whatever stability and foundation you need, but you're going to have to make some sort of decision on which way it's going in the next 2 weeks, my fire signs. All right, so let's pick this up. What are we doing next? How many people? 23 people in the room. I love it. Thank you very much. We want to grow this to 50 by the end of the week. That's my goal. The universe hears it, right, Marla? Thanks very much for joining us. I need to change my title like you, Marla. All right, who are we doing? Let's cut the cards. Let's do that. The wands. We just did fire signs, so we'll shuffle and cut again. Swords. So air signs next. Let's do air signs. I think you can share from underneath the video or the live while it's happening, or maybe you might need to leave a comment on Twitter or Facebook, wherever it is you're looking to share. Even if you go on and tag Karmic One Tarot on Facebook, that'll help as well, because I do put these up there. Actually, you know what? I think I've been remiss. I don't think I have. So I'll do that today, and then you guys can share them on Facebook too, and just tell everybody if you enjoy it. So air signs, what's happening for the air signs of this world? Feel free to friend me too, okay? The Fool card, my air signs jumping off that cliff into something you know is going to be fabulous. Not quite sure exactly where you're going, what you're doing, where you're going to land, but you know it's got to be better than where you are. Air signs. What's happening for the air signs of this world? The King of Wands, taking control, being a CEO, taking charge of your destiny, directing the show. So you may have a fire sign in your life doing just that, or this might also be you directing your future with this Fool card. But like I was saying in the last one, you have to bottom of the deck too, by the way, is Ten of Pentacles. We're going to, 10 of Pentacles for you, my fire signs. Excuse me. There's so much fire on the table. It's the air signs. We've got Temperance, the card of Sagittarius, 3 of Wands, your future, and the King of Wands, of course, the leader of the pack, the leader of the gang. This might be your boss. King of Wands is an authority figure, perhaps. The Fool card is about jumping into the fire. You're not sure where you're going to land. It might be a little bit painful, a little bit scary, but any kind of growth is. It's going to be absolutely beneficial to you, fruitful for you with the 10 of Pentacles here. But you've got to build this plan a little bit better. Oh, goodness. All right, you've got to build this plan a little bit more. You've got to get a little further along before you can do this. Out jumps the 3 of Swords. There might have been some pain with someone that you loved. You might have moved on with the Chariot card, the 8 of Cups. You might have left them behind. But this is the next step for you. This is the Fool. This is you jumping off, taking your own, maybe keeping your own counsel, or maybe a fire sign, somebody that's a director of your life, in your life. It is all about action. So this is what I was saying with this energy. This is Leo energy that we're coming into with the these next 2 weeks. Take advantage of that. Things are going to start cracking. They're going to start popping. They're going to start going for you. I think, at least for Capricorns, earth signs, the next change, the biggest change that we're going to see is August 15th with the full moon in Aquarius. It's all about hopes and dreams and seeing them come to fruition. So the 10 of Cups jumps out here when I'm going toward the Fool. So this is not only going to be beneficial, it's going to be joyous as well, my air signs. How wonderful for you. So the Fool, anything further on the Fool? The choice is going to be up to you, though. I mean, you can stay where you were. All right, here's that decision that you don't want to make. You can stay where you are, but you know what? You're not going to. If you haven't already moved on, you will be. I think you already have. The choice was yours. It was a life-impacting choice within a partnership. Yes, air signs now. Let's see what's happening with the King of Wands here. Who's this? Ooh, he's going to help you change direction. Now, this might be someone else, but this might just be you, again, being the director, the CEO of your life, being in charge of the direction that you go for your future. You're going to balance it out. It's going to be beautiful. And the 10 of Pentacles was our bottom of the deck card. I don't want to change that. The 10 of Pentacles was our card at the bottom. So this is going to balance out. It's not only going to balance out financially, it's going to balance out emotionally, my air signs. So this looks like a good week for you guys. Now, this might be a daily message, or it might just be a message for whenever you hear it. By the way, today is the 29th of July, the new moon energy building up. What's happening with the King of Wands here for my fire signs? Excuse me, I'm sorry. Air signs, air signs, air signs. Wow. There's most likely a fire sign involved in some sort of perhaps commitment that you are taking in a new direction, or maybe this commitment is your new direction. The Hierophant is an oath, a vow, a contract. It can be any of that. It's also about doing the right thing. So maybe doing the right thing for you is taking charge of your life and having faith. The Hierophant is the Pope, having faith that things are going to go well. You're going to be happy in your choice. And I truly think you will be, my air sign. So whatever your choice is on the decks today, or whenever you hear this message, it is going to be wonderful for you. It's the Temperance card here, please. The Temperance card. The balance, the emotional balance that's coming in, the equilibrium, finding your peace with the situation. Okay, it probably didn't end well here with the 8 of Cups, but now you're hearing that, now you're okay with it. Now you're in a better place with it. And honestly, that surprises you that it didn't take as long as it did. It surprises you that you're in a better place with it. In a better place with the ending, right? Maybe you're going to hear of an ending that brings you peace. It's the 3 of Wands here for my air signs. Miriam, you can book a reading with karmic1tarot.com. There is a tab there that says book online, and that'll put you right into my calendar, Miriam. Mariam. Page of Swords. These are going to be some conversations that you have, maybe even with yourself here. This is really being, you're going to have to be keen for your future. That's what's happening here. You're going to have to look at your future with a sharp eye, with a keen mind, with clear vision. You're really going to need to look at it closely. Look at your future closely. Because it's a brand new start for you, my air signs. How wonderful. You've got the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the Judgment card, and an ending. You've got the ending and then the Judgment card. Let's put it that way. So brand new, rising up out of the ashes, perhaps finding a particular calling that's going to help you change direction and do the right thing for yourself, or change direction within a commitment. But either way, this is most definitely your choice and whether or not to do it. And there may need to be some conversations that are not so comfortable to get it done. But it's going to be gorgeous for you, my air signs. Let's pull you an oracle card. This is, again, the I Can Do It cards. I'm looking for new oracle decks, too. So if you guys have a suggestion, you want to see something in particular, I'd be happy to look at it and maybe purchase it because I like the oracle cards that give you instant messages. I don't want to have to go search through a book to be able to give it to you. All right, let me see. I am pain-free and totally in sync with life. This is about knowing the universe has your back. I should probably pull one of those for you guys too. Let's see. I return my body to optimum health by giving it what it needs on every level. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull one of those for you guys too. The universe has my back. I love this deck so much. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I am kind of a positive thinker. I do like to do positive readings. It's not to say if bad things come up, I'm not going to say them. I will. I don't like to sugarcoat anything, but it's about what your perspective is on it. So let's pull a universe has your back card for the air signs. And I really think that, the reading itself shows you that the universe has your back, my air signs. Pull this one. There we go. This one. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. So you need to really see what your plan is. You need to figure it out. You need to be conscious about what your choices are and how they're going to impact your future. I understand we all worry about how other people are going to see us, how other people are going to feel based on what we do, but we can only control what we do. We can't control their reactions to it. So you got to let it go sometimes. 31 people in the group, if I could all leave you, if you could all leave me a like, I'd really appreciate that. I want to keep this format going. I do like to answer yes or no questions if we have time before 1 o'clock. I do a lot from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. New York time every Monday through Friday to do this because I really do enjoy the live interactions. So who are we doing? We should cut, right? What do we have? Earth signs or... where are we? Somebody tell me. Earth or water, right? So fire signs, earth signs. Earth signs next. What are we doing? Our earth signs. Geraldine, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Veronica, nice to see you. Letitia, we're on earth signs right now. I will answer yes or no questions when we're done with the water signs if we have time before 1 o'clock. Remember, guys, too, I do the timestamps for everybody. If you do a timestamp for me, send me a question, a free one question for each timestamp, one question per person. So even if you do 4 timestamps, it's still just one question. But you guys have to email me the question. I don't think I got any questions on Thursday. All right. We're doing earth signs, and there you are, my earth signs. 9 of Pentacles, living, that's, by the way, too, the card that we cut. Living in your abundance, living in splendor, really being satisfied being on your own. Perhaps you're single. Perhaps you're just living in, the perfect situation for you, really feeling at home in your beautiful garden. Earth signs. Life is good here, Geraldine. Hopefully it's good for you too. Hi, Daniel. Earth signs. What's happening for our earth signs here today? Those two want to come out. Your change in direction. There's a page of wands here. So you might get news that gives you a new idea, a new inspiration, something to get excited about that you're going to focus on. But what concerns me here is that it's 2 different directions. If it was one thing, it'd be like this. They'd be having a conversation. But earth signs, they're on the other side. So you're getting this news. And perhaps you're going to do about face what's happening with the earth signs. One more card here for the earth signs. We need to clarify this. One more card here. That one. Look at that, right? One more. And that is the 9 of Cups. So you're looking in a different direction of what you're wishing for. So you need to ask yourself, my earth signs, is what you're wishing for? What you're focused on? Where you are or what you're focused on? I think you might be changing what you're looking at here. The 6 of Pentacles. Someone may be helping you. 6 of Pentacles is about generosity, about give and take, about a connection that you might have. This is you either perhaps getting a loan or giving a loan. Maybe you're getting a mortgage. You might be helping, a friend financially, or you might just be supportive of someone. I'm not sure what's going on here with this directional change in it looks like a real about face, doesn't it? So let's start with the Page of Wands. Again, an action item, wands. Oh, I'm sorry. Pardon me. I'm looking at that thinking that's the one. That's the Queen of Cups. Wonderful. Page of Wands is the change in direction. So whatever this change in direction has been, it's given you the sustenance. It's giving you the comfort that you desire. And you're looking at this saying, you know what? I knew this. Queen of Cups is very intuitive. She's also very calm and peaceful. She doesn't give her secrets away. She doesn't, I know, Geraldine, right? I finally figured it out. It's not the Queen of Wands. That's why. The Queen of Cups is very calm. She's very peace loving. She's very, serene. She doesn't get involved in the drama. She doesn't do it. She won't have it. And that is where you're headed to. That's your wish. That's your peace-loving lifestyle coming up. Good for you. So let's look at the Page of Wands and what's happening here with this directional, this excitement. Thank you. So you're going to have some communication here in regards to work. It might give you a new inspiration. For example, if this was me, I'm an earth sign, I would be saying to you that I might be I'm comfortable where I am with what I'm doing here, perhaps in this program, but I'm going to have to really look at changing direction, maybe, and communicating a little differently in how I work. And you might do the same thing in regards to your life. You might look at things perhaps a little differently, how you're communicating, the conversations. You might have to be really on top of things, being very sharp at work. Now, sharp can also mean sharp-tongued. I think this is more in a positive light, though. What is the Queen of Cups? Thank you. The Queen of Pentacles. It's going to bring you the security. The more on top of things you are, it's going to bring you more security, my earth signs. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, right here in the form of the Queen of Pentacles. She's the nurturer. So you are nurturing this directional change that you're taking. Maybe your communication style is changing a little bit, and that's going to bring you more security. Why is the Queen of Cups here, please? My earth signs. Earth signs. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Sue, Kelly. Thanks so much for joining us. Daniel. 33 people in the room. Thanks so much. I would really like to grow this. Queen of Cups. There might be something coming in, my earth signs, that's going to give you a little bit of pause in your peace. Maybe it's a situation where someone's asking you, someone very close to you might be asking you for help. Because they see you as secure. Earth signs, what's happening with the Queen of Cups? Peace-loving Queen of Cups. There it is. Thank you. The Queen of Wands. Now, there's our Queen of Wands, and this is going to force you to focus on whatever it is that comes in out of the blue. Now, Tower doesn't have to be bad, disastrous. It might feel that way, but it isn't necessarily going to end up that way. It's going to bring you to a new point of focus, this change in direction. It's going to change your direction. It might get you stirred up a little bit and roust you out of this calm, peaceful situation that you're in right now. It might get you excited about something. It might get you focused and help you find whatever it is that you wish for here. So let's look at the wish card here. What are we talking about for our earth signs? Come on, I'm a Capricorn. I need to know what's happening here. What's the Nine of Cups about, please? What's the Nine of Cups? What do we wish for? What is the wish card here for the earth signs? Too many for that. I love seeing where everybody's from. It gives me such a wonderful feeling to know that this is going worldwide. That's fabulous. That's so cool to me. All right, so you wish that you could make some sort of decision to leave something, to be single, to be on your own. Wow, how things turn. So Two of Swords, the decision, difficult decision. You wish you could make this difficult decision. Maybe you're forced to help someone. Six of Wands, Page of Swords. There's the Page of Swords. So Page of Swords, this conversation here, this communication, Six of Wands, this communication goes public. This communication goes public and it really warms your heart. I don't know what this is about here. What do you wish for? What's the decision and the distance or separation that you wish for? Earth signs. My goodness. Thank you. Did it flip? What's the Nine of Cups here for, please? The Nine of Cups here for my Earth signs. Christina, good morning from Portugal, South Carolina, California. I love it. Australia. Monica, this is our Earth. These are Earth signs, and we've done air and fire already. Water signs coming up. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles coming out. So you guys really do wish that you could perhaps change direction. Change direction. So maybe you are going in two different directions with your partner, all right? Or with a situation. It might be something that has to do with work, two different directions at work. This is your crossroads moment. And again, the energy these next 2 weeks is going to be crazy good. So if you've got something in mind, take advantage of it. Don't let it sit on the back burner, because that's not going to serve you come the eclipses December. The Nine of Pentacles, self-sufficient, self-satisfied, maybe solo, single, but really just comfortable being on your own, comfortable being in where you are. Kentucky, thanks so much for joining us. What do we have here? The Sun. My Earth signs, I got to leave it there. You are going to be self-sufficient, self-satisfied, comfortable in your own skin, comfortable in your own surroundings, comfortable in, this is her garden. This is where she lives. This is her home. All right, comfortable there. And it might mean that you are perhaps leaving a situation, wishing you could make this decision. Somebody's going to help you. Somebody's going to help you with this. All right, my Earth sign. So wherever you're leaving, it's going to be going. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be good. All right. So let's pull an oracle card for you. Let's use these again here. This is a Louise Hay. I can do it. I can do it deck. I deserve the best and I accept the best now. So let's just look at this card here for a second, guys. Can you see that? She lives in this beautiful garden surrounded by all her lovely coins growing there. She's dressed in silk. This woman is living life. She's doing well. All right. At this very moment, enormous wealth and power are available to me. I choose to feel worthy and deserving. Well, Earth signs, I can't think of a better message, at least for me. All right, so let's pick this up. We've got water signs next, and then we'll answer some yes or no questions. Remember, timestamp free questions are available. You do a timestamp for me, post it in the comments. Not necessarily the chat, but the comments once it's published and on the channel. That'll be helpful for anyone that tunes in. They might just want to cut through all the chit chat and chatter and go right to their sign, their element. All right, so if you do that, you get to email me at karmic1tarot@gmail.com for a free question. I've got the Four of Wands here. This is our water signs that we're doing, perhaps. Let's see. Water signs. Four of Wands is foundation and stability. Water signs. I know. I like it, Kelly, right? What is happening? Anita, good morning. What is happening? Melody, nice to see you. Thanks so much. What is happening for our water signs here? No, we can't do that. The water signs, what do they need to see? What do the water signs need to see? Two of Wands, lots of crossroads moments, lots of changes with the Death card coming in. Wow. This is really a turning point in the world for the awakened people. And even the ones that are not awake or not conscious of really where we're headed they're going to be struggling a little bit. But, even those are going to see the changes come in. Don't fight them. Don't fight the changes. The Emperor. The world, the universe is in control. Do not fight the changes. All right. This is out of your control. All right. The Hermit. The Hermit is a card of Virgo. So there may be a Virgo involved, my water signs. Water signs. The Hermit. Solo creature. Solitary. Lives up on the hill. He's the scholar. Everybody goes to him for advice. So this might be an attorney. This might be someone in your family that you really just, respect and trust and go to for advice. The Hermit might be your own intuition telling you what you need to do as well. So you can light your own path, find your own way through the stairway of life. So that's the overall energy. You've got to light your own path here. This is a crossroads for you. Again, death is going to come in and sweep the decks. I was saying earlier, I think it was the fire signs. If you don't clear the decks and make room for whatever the universe has in store for you, it's not going to come in. You're going to be fighting it. So you don't want to do that. You want to be able to make your choice, let death come in and start something new, something that you are most likely going to be in charge of. You're going to find that on your path. Your intuition is going to help you find that. So let's start with the Two of Wands. What is the crossroads that my water signs find themselves at? Water signs here. Falling apart here. Water signs. What are the water signs doing? Oh, my goodness. Deception. Pardon me. Deception. It is a decision left for another day, but slipping away. Distance, putting distance between you in a situation. Deception, perhaps. A little bit of, sly, slippery. Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords? What's the crossroads? You're going to have to find your path. Which one of these paths are you taking? Are you not being honest with people about your decision? That's okay. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Water signs. What are the water signs doing? Hello, Michelle. Well, I was going to put those back, but our Hermit is here. So you need to trust yourself. Here you are, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You need to trust whatever direction the Hermit is telling you to take. Trust it. If you need to be a little bit sly, a little bit slippery, a little bit sneaky, steal away in the middle of the night or slip out quietly, whatever it means to you, do it. Do it calmly, because this is your new path. Your choice is here. These next 2 weeks, this is your choice period. This is the time for you to make whatever it is you want to change happen. And literally, the Death card is right here. What are we struggling with? What is it that we're battling here with the Five of Wands? This could be a negotiation, perhaps with your boss. The Emperor is someone that rules with an iron fist, very stern, stubborn, intractable, doesn't move easily. The Emperor is also a warrior. He's beat out everybody else. He's used his armies and his intellect to become emperor. Emperors are not elected. They take things. The Emperor Napoleon, Constantine, Caesar, all emperors. Five of Wands. Are you fighting with someone about a new path? Perhaps this new path, a new path, perhaps financially with an opportunity. Maybe somebody's offering you a new job. My water signs. You've got to follow your intuition on that. That might be the right path, but you've got to see it. You've got to look at it calmly and say, ooh, how am I going to get out of whatever I'm doing now and take that path? How am I going to do it? Because it looks really enticing here, and you're struggling with it. Is it because it looks too good to be true? Maybe. Water signs. Five of Wands. Water signs now. This is our last, and then we're going to do yes or no questions, Mr. Dunn. Yeah, this negotiation, this struggle that you've been in has been painful. It's not good. This is sadness and sorrow and real pain, heartbreak, disappointment, wounded. This struggle is enough already. Be finished with it. Change your path, change your direction, take this new opportunity. This is, indicative of other people's money too. So as I said, this could be your boss coming in with a new position. Could be that you're fighting with your boss and you want to take a different job, a new job, find your path in a different direction. Why is the Emperor here, please, for my water signs? Yeah, fires first, then who did we do? We did air signs, earth, and now we're doing water. 9 of Cups, it's what you wish. I think you wish to be in charge, but the choice is yours with the Gemini Lovers card. You know, rest assured, this is your choice. You're going to have to really sort this out in your own head. Go to someone, get some guidance if that's what you need. See an attorney if this is a legal situation or a new position. Read the contract carefully. Shine your light on whatever is being offered. This is your choice. You know, you can choose to be in control as you wish, or you can choose to change your path. Change it. You choose to change your path. That's what's happening for you, my water signs. What's the Death card here for, please? The Death card. The Death card. Why is the Death card here for the water signs? That's a card of Scorpio. You're going to get messages that are going to really bring some swift changes in. These messages, also called the arrows of love, perhaps. I don't see any other love here on the table except the Lovers, and that's really a choice. It might be a partnership that you are in control of. It might be a situation where you have other options that you need to look at. You know, the 7 of Cups is about confusion as well. You know, it's a point of having too many ways that you can go, and you've got to narrow it down to 2. So maybe you're leaving the others, you know, the 7 on the table and really just focusing on 2. That would be my advice. What's happening with the Death card? You can't leave it like this. Thank you. 4 of Swords. You're going to take a break from something. You know, as I was saying, you got to clear the decks and let the universe bring in whatever the next step is. We need one more card here, please, for the Death card. You're going to be taking a break from something. You're going to rest, take a rest, a time out. And when you do, this opportunity is going to come in. It's going to give you the opportunity to change your direction right here, to choose one. All right, my water sign. So it's coming. Rest, you know, this next 2 weeks, as I was saying, is not really a time for rest. So maybe you've been on a vacation or a timeout or a sabbatical or a hiatus, whatever it is, the term you use in your profession. What's the one card that my water signs need to see? What's the one card the water signs need to see? Again, guys, if you know of any oracle decks that you particularly like that have messages right on them that I don't have to look up, I've got several that I love, but you really got to bring the book out because they're kind of long. If you know of any, would love the suggestions. 31 people in the group. If you could all leave me a like, I'd really appreciate that. Water signs. My heart is the center of my power. I follow my heart. You guys are heart-centered. Your whole life revolves around your emotions. Just because you don't show them doesn't mean that you don't feel things very deeply. And where else do you need to be happy but in your own heart? I create easily and effortlessly when I let my thoughts come from the loving space of my own heart. So approach this decision, approach this crossroads from what you would love. That's the standpoint I would say you need to look at this with. All right. Thank you. I appreciate you joining us. If you leave us now, I'm sorry to see you go, but we do have yes or no questions coming up. So let's pull these up. Let's see. Let's see if we can get the new people first. Who hasn't asked a question here before? Anyone here that has not asked a question here before? Anyone new that hasn't asked a question yet? Daniel, let's see what happens. All right, Melody. Let's see, yes or no questions, guys. So, you know, you haven't quite put the plan together yet, Daniel. Let's see. Oh, yes, absolutely. This is the 7 of Pentacles. So within a week, yes, 7. You're going to be jumping in, Daniel. Yes, you are. The Fool card. New adventure for you. All right, so let's see. Melissa, I think you, and who hasn't asked? Melody, do you have a question? Sue, do you have a question? Melody, okay, let's see, Melody. You're welcome, Daniel. I'm glad it worked out. Melody, what's happening? Yes or no? I think you will prevail. You're going to be the emperor, all right? The emperor is about being in charge, being the boss. So I would say yes. And there you are, stable and secure as the Queen of Pentacles too. What's your sign, Melody? That's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. If you're one of them, you're absolutely going to be in charge. You're absolutely going to do well, all right? You're going to come out with whatever it is you need too, the security, the stability, all right? Christina. Sue, did you have a question? Christina. What's happening for Christina? All right. Christina. I'm going to say yes, Christina. And somebody's, you know, you might be going back to an old position, or you might, this might be your children too, the Empress and the Six of Cups. I think you're going back to an old position or something you've done before, a position, a job like you've done before. Maybe a little bit different, but you're really going to enjoy it. So yes, I think you will. Fleur Blanche. I don't think we've met before. Thanks so much for joining us. Rel Lee. There is no list. We're doing people that that ask yes or no questions. I'm going to do whoever I was drawn to. I'm not sure what that means, Sue. Right love decision. Okay, let's see. Sue, what's happening for Sue? Six of Wands. If it hasn't gone public, it will. Six of Wands. It's also victory. What's happening for Sue? The Knight of Wands. You know, you got to be consistent with this. You got to keep, this is, the Knight of Wands is very excited. He's very gung-ho to start with things, all right? So if this hasn't gone public in the past yet, it will. A sign for the right love. The, I think you will be victorious, but you've got to work at it, all right? You're going to have to work at it, Sue. Keep on, you're going to have to keep it exciting. Hello, Darla. Rel, thanks so much. Riva or Riva. I don't know, is that Riva or Riva? Hi, how are you? Thanks so much. 29 people in the room. Let's grow this, please. I would really love to grow this. All right, so now, how do I pronounce this name? It looks like, is that Greek or Russian? I'm not sure. It's Ayana. Greek, it's Greek, okay. And how do you pronounce it? Sound it out for me. Give me the phonetic. Because your card's already here. First time, let's see. You know, that's up to you. The answer to your question, Joanna, thank you. I appreciate that, Joanna. I'll know next time I see you. I would never have gotten that out of that, and I should have. Joanna, the answer to your question is it's up to you, all right? It's going to be whatever you manifest. It's going to be whatever you create as the magician. Be careful you don't manipulate the situation, all right? You know my spiel on the magician. He does one thing with one hand, and, you know, that is... you don't want to do things behind the back. You don't want to do things behind the back, all right? Joanna. Yeah, you know, you're going to have to make a decision. So, Riva. So it's Riva. All right, good. Let's see. So, I don't really have an answer to your question yet, Riva. Excuse me, Joanna. Joanna, let's see. I need one more card for Joanna. Oh, goodness. Vague, vague, vague. What are we doing for Joanna? Yes or no for Joanna? I think there's a lot of love there, Joanna, but I'm not sure. You know, the star card, again, I can't answer that question. I don't know. The star card is everything that you wished for and hoping and knowing that things are going to work out. Now, work out doesn't necessarily mean a yes. I've got the world here, which might be a successful conclusion to the relationship, to the situation, but it also might be a successful conclusion to this crossroads where you are. You know, they might be, I don't know, is he in Aries? That might be the situation. There's great love there. So honestly, I can't answer your question. There's some sort of cycle that's ending for you, though. Yes, absolutely, he does, Joanna. All right, where are we here? Who has not? Jennifer, oh, good morning. How are you? Of course, Rel, please ask a question. I don't think we've had you here before. Oh, Jennifer, let's see what's happening. You're welcome, Joanna. What's happening for Jennifer? The Seven of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Question. You know, the fate's got to step in. The timing's not quite right yet, Jennifer. All right. The timing's not quite right yet. You might hear from him in 7, but 7 to 10. You might not hear from him at all. I mean, fate has stepped in, but you're waiting patiently. So I feel like it will. I think you'll hear from him again, yes. Timing's not quite right yet. I love it. Thank you, Isha. Tell me how to pronounce it. I like to call you out, but if I don't know how to pronounce your name, you know, it's hard for me. So Rel, are you still here, Rel? I don't think we've seen you ask a question. Oh, there it is. Oh, well, I mean, come on. You recognized her. Yes, it was her. Okay, how's that for public recognition? Yes, Rel. Isha. Laura Blanche. Let's see. Hi, Mariam. Didn't we answer a question for you? What you said? No, let's see. You need to be generous with your communication. You need to be, this is Mariam, right? Mariam, you need to be generous with what you're unhappy about. All right. So does that mean using a little bit more tact when you speak about it? Yes. It means that you need to be forgiving is the word that came to mind. A generosity of spirit. You need to be a little bit more forgiving because maybe they're not happy with what's going on either. All right. So you really need to have that give and take. All right, Mariam. Let's see. Thank you for subscribing, Isha. I really do appreciate it. Lady LaDonna, welcome back. Betty E, thank you very much. Let's see. You're welcome. Who did we miss? Anybody? Let's see. Jennifer, Reva. Mariam, we got you. Anita, what's happening for Anita? Now, you guys watched me shuffle this, right? 6 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords. So, Anita, what's your question? Let's see. I think when you least expect it, when you're on a break, when you're taking a time out, when you take a vacation, the Six of Pentacles is someone helping you. So it might be, that you do have some help while you're at a rest period. But, someone's going to offer you a financial assistance. So if that's what you mean by coming into it, then yes. Thanks for subscribing, Sue. I really do appreciate that. I'd love to grow this channel to 25,000 before the end of the year. Now, to some channels, that sounds like a small amount, but to me, it's kind of big. It's huge. By the way, too, next month is my 1-year anniversary on YouTube, August. Yay. I didn't think I'd make it this long. I didn't think it would grow the way it has, and I'm really, really pleased with what's going on here. So thanks very much, everybody, for your help. What do we got here? Let's see. Well, I'm trying to do new people today, Lady LaDonna. It doesn't mean that I won't get to you. I'm just, I have a limited time here. I've got 4 minutes left. So where are we talking about? Isha, you're going to have to figure your own path here, Isha. I can't really help you with this. I think you see them on your path, and if you do, then you follow that light. All right, you got to work on it and listen to your own intuition on that. So that's the best answer I can give you. Fleur Blanche, I don't know. Fleur Blanche. I have to go back and look at it. So let's see. Where are we here? I know you're new, Fleur Blanche. I'm looking for you. So what happens is the comments get, further up and I forget. You want to know what's happening in somebody else's situation? They're patient about it. This is Fleur Blanche. They're patient about it. They're I don't know. I don't think it is. They're working on it. They're tending to it, but I don't know that it's going to last, Fleur Blanche. All right, so there's your answer. Let's go back down to whatever is here. That's the whole screen. We don't want to do that. Sorry, guys. I moved my big computer over so I could see you better. All the better to see you with. Melissa, you're new too, right? Marie Santiago, of course you can ask a question. I'm going to go a few minutes longer today because I have the availability. My next appointment is not until 1:30. So, if you guys do want to book a private reading, karmic1tarot.com is where you'll find my calendar. And then, of course, timestamps, you get 1 free question. So that'll give you a taste of how I read if this isn't doing it for you. So email me, karmic1tarot@gmail.com with your 1 question. If I miss you guys, you can take advantage of the 1 question option on the website as well. That's $20. So let's see, the moon card. Who are we looking at? Marie, I don't know yet. All right, the moon card here. You may, by the time of the full moon, these eclipse season, these eclipses bring permanent endings. So you're going to have to kind of feel that out. All right, you might have a little bit of confusion about things right now, but if it ended during the July period, then I'm going to tell you it's most likely over. Yeah, it's a crossroads. You gotta move forward. All right, choose to move forward. All right, so who do we got? Who do we have? My goodness, there's my Rhode Island coming out. AK Blue. Let's see. Betty, post your question, yes or no. All right, I'm going to 1:15 today. Post your question. I appreciate everybody being here. I really would like to grow this to 50 by the end of this week. So, Betty, those 2 need to be changed. AK Blue, are you on the right path? Oh, the path you're on has challenges. Yes, of course you can, Betty E. Please post it here so I don't have to search for it, okay? AK Blue. I think you just need to hold on. Your path is going to change a little bit, AK Blue. It's going to change. It's going to change direction. Hold on. Save your money. You've got some challenges coming. So, you know, if you're asking me if you're on the right path, I would say yes. I've got the judgment card and the 10 of Cups here. So I don't know. The 5 of Swords, you know, there's a battle that you've been fighting for a while. So if you've been struggling with this for a while, you may have to look at something new. You may have to look at a new beginning here that's going to bring you more joy. So, you know, yeah, I really can't answer your question. That's an individual situation. But are you on the right path? I want to say no, because we've got the Judgment card. Unless this is brand new for you. If it's brand new for you, then yes. All right, you guys are asking follow-up questions, and as much as I appreciate the questions and the yes or no, pardon me, I'd like to get to some of the new people. So Betty, all right, Betty G. Yeah, I'm going to go with yes. Betty G, 2 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. It's going to be exactly what you wish for. But you've got to take action on this too, all right? Nothing happens if you just sit back. My mother used to tell me, you know, they're not going to find you in your living room. So you have to get out there. Marie Santiago, I do see you. Let me see. Did you ask a question up above? Betty E, I just answered you, right? Does G have romantic feelings? I would say yes. You're welcome. I appreciate that, AK Blue. I appreciate the validation. Marie. Temperance. Let's see. You know, I think you're going to find your peace with the situation. I don't necessarily think you're going to get back together. Marie. What's happening for Marie? You know, I know that it's something that you hope for, but really, I think that you have to find your peace with the decision that was made. All right. Michelle, seriously? Well, let's see. Let's see if we can answer that. You know, if we get the Empress, we can answer that. If we get the Ace of Cups, we can answer that. There's 1. And the 2 of Cups. So I'm going to go with yes, Marie. Excuse me, Michelle. All right, Michelle Miles. I'm going with yes. There's a huge connection there. If you're not yet, you will be. Tell me more. Is there anything? What's the next card Michelle needs to see? The 6 of Cups. Children. Haha, ding, ding, ding. Yes. Maybe not right this second, but very shortly. All right, you're welcome, Betty Lee. Excuse me, Betty E. Rel. C.D. White. What do you need to know today? This is yes or no question. So if you've got a yes or no question, I'd be happy to answer that for you. I don't think you've been here before. Oh my, exactly. Let's see. You're welcome, Kathy G. I really appreciate that. All right, yes or no questions here. All right, anybody new instead of the follow-ups? Exactly, with the 6 of Cups, ding, ding. CD White, do you have a yes or no question? Deucey, no, I don't think I did Deuce. Let's see. I think you mentioned something else up above, too, a type of insurance. You know, it's going to be a battle. You know, the 5 of Swords is wounded and scarred, but leaving the victor, but with sacrifice, all right? Leaving the victor, but with sacrifice. This is with government, too. The Hierophant, big business, structure. Is there one other that's two? I thought I saw one. So, I think you will win, but it's going to cost you. And I don't mean necessarily financially. I think it's going to be anxiety. I think it's going to be a battle. You're going to win, but you're going to be scarred. All right. So it's not going to be over very soon either. It looks like it might be 5. 5 of Swords, 5. The Hierophant is a 5 too. 5 weeks maybe. Okay, let's see. Deuce. We've done Deuce. Who else? What's happening for Jess Love Life? I think you're going to feel at ease by August 10th, Jess. The children are going to be comfortable. If there are children involved, they're going to be settled. And you're going to get that news. You're going to be all right. Now, I don't have anything here about a home. I just have good feelings, lots of good feelings. All right. So you're going to have some choices to make. All right, and they are going to involve, your emotional happiness. They're going to be there's going to be a conflict that's at the center here. Your heart is going to be conflicted. That's your choice. The children are going to be all right. You're going to be, if you don't have children, let's ask that question. Hi, Sandra. You're going to be okay, Deuce. You're going to win. It's just going to be a little bit. Let me see. Melissa, I don't know if I did or not. Post it again because going back drives me crazy. How's that? Let's see. Who am I talking to now? Jess Love Life. Are there children involved? Jess. I'm waiting for Jess. Jess, you still here? I think you're going to see with clarity what you need to do, Jess. I don't know if you're here or not, but the children will be settled. If you don't have children, you're going to see with clarity what you need to do. But your heart is going to be conflicted about leaving something behind and fighting for it. The choice is going to be yours. All right, so what do we have here? Wei, is that how you pronounce that? Wei. All right, let's see. Wei, what's your question? Where's the question? I thought I saw it. Well, these are yes or no questions. So will she contact you or will he contact you? Wei, will they contact? I'm going to go with yes, Wei, because this is the Two of Cups. This is the soulmate situation. All right. So the children, Jess, it's going to be a difficult choice. All right. They're going to be settled. You're going to be okay. But you're going to have to see with clarity what you're doing. Now, I picked up those cards. We're talking to Wei. This, the answer is yes. This is your soulmate. There is a deep connection there. So yes. All right. Melissa Marroquin. What's happening for Melissa? Oh, that's going to be up to you, whether or not you take it. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, I think you will. I think you will get the job. You're waiting on the decision, and that's the hard part, though. It's been difficult to sit and wait with your hands tied. So, yes. Melissa Marroquin. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jess. 1 year. Hard to believe, sitting here in my PJs one night. I said, let me go do a video. Page of Pentacles. Who are we talking about? Riva, let's get one card for you, Riva. We'll cut the deck for Riva. What's the one card Riva needs to see? The one card Riva needs to see, please. The one card Riva needs to see. 5 more minutes, guys. The one card is the Hierophant. So let's talk about the Hierophant for a minute there, and the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So Riva, I think, whatever direction you're going in, it is a good direction. It's going to be a direction of abundance, and, it might even be family, putting things together. If that's a family unit, then the Hierophant can represent a vow and a commitment. But if we're talking business, then the Hierophant represents, a banking institution, perhaps the government structure, anything that has a lot of things, a lot of it regimented and controlled. All right. The Hierophant is also about contracts and commitments, as we mentioned, vows, oaths, things like that. If you're doing something that involves a lot of money, which I feel it might, make sure you read the contract carefully. All right. So Riva, hope that answered your question for you. Give you some direction. All right. Mariam. I think so. I think with excitement and enthusiasm, Mariam, will they respond positively? Yes, the Ace of Wands. It'll be exciting. It'll be something to get passionate about, something to get excited and behind. All right. Melissa. You will do well, but anytime you move someplace brand new, it's a little bit of a struggle. So it might be a real task, a chore for you to get to where you feel comfortable. All right, but that's all you're going to be focused on, is finding the balance and the finding your new path, looking at what you've decided to do. Now, you might move out there for a job. You might just move just because you want to get away from where you are. It is going to be okay, but you've got to focus on it. You've got to take the actions necessary to be okay there, to make it good. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle. Not for nothing, Rauli, but why do you care? They're the ex, right? You're very welcome, Melissa. Exactly. You've got to get away. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle, but you're going to be struggling with different parts of this, all right? Struggling maybe with being without a partner first, and then secondly, moving somewhere where you don't know anyone. Laura, what's happening for Laura? Laura. Your question. Let's see. Yes, you will, but it may, I don't know. Does the new job involve traveling? Are you going to be in charge of something else? You're going to be in charge of something. This is a management position, most likely, and it's going to bring you peace. It's going to bring you to the control in your life, in your direction, in your path that you want. That's for Laura Whitty. I can't see. Laura Whitty, yeah. Oh, don't pout, Rel. I'm going to do it, all right? Just because of the question, all right? Does she like him? Does she like you? She might think that you're too tough. She might think that you bully is what I heard. Strength card, using your brute force. Okay. But maybe she just feels strongly that you are her child. Again, you asked for this. I can't give you a yes or no on that. She's got strong feelings, or you have strong feelings. That's what's happening here. I think she understands why you left or why you ended whatever it is that ended. Looks like a commitment, perhaps with children. But I think she does. I think she thinks that you were, incredibly strong to do it. Maybe she feels like you're strong to, maybe she feels like you were too strong. All right. So the answer to your question is I don't think she likes or dislikes you. I think that she has opinions about your situation. Yeah, there is a connection. The Six of Cups was there, but I really think that I think that you were really strong there, and she either admires that because there is a connection, but don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. Talk to her. If you want to have a conversation, what's can it hurt? She'll walk away, or you'll walk away, and you'll know you said your piece. Sandra, you're new. Thanks so much for joining us. Martha, appreciate it. We're answering yes or no questions, and I'm just inclined to stay on today. So, we don't, our normal time frame is from noon to 1, but I'm really enjoying this today, so I'm going to hang out for a little bit more, all right? 1:30, my deadline, 1:30, all right? I promise I won't do this every time. Martha, what's happening for Martha? The Sun. So the answer to your question, Martha, is yes. The Sun card. Beautiful energy. Glorious. Knowing that things are going to be all right. Knowing that things are... think about the sun. When I'm here in Florida, and every day when I go outside, the sun settles on my shoulders. And it's just such a warm and beautiful feeling where everything grows well. So yes, Martha, yes. I love this too in the live chats. I really do. Let's see, who else? Anybody new? You're welcome. Elizabeth, how are you? Good to see you. I don't think they're necessarily the right one. They might be Mr. Right Now, but they're not the right one, no. You're welcome, Ro. Elizabeth, we answered you, right? Not yet? Pentacles. Yes, Kathy, absolutely. It will. 10 of Pentacles. It's going to grow incredibly. It's going to grow probably faster than you anticipate, too. So you may want to put a little bit of money aside just in case you have one of those months where you're a little bit overextended on something, okay? So it's going to, but it's going to take a little bit of time. Good. I'm glad I answered you, Elizabeth. Thanks so much. Well, when you stop looking for Mr. Right, he shows up. That's the answer to that question, and I'm working on it too. All right, who else? All right. So for those of you that just joined us, we do these from 12 to 1 p.m. usually, New York time. Today I'm hanging out, so I really don't give up, Elizabeth. Don't give up. Well, you know what? Maybe the answer is to give up looking. All right. I'm exhausted. Dating is not for the faint of heart. This is not easy. I'm single here too. If you know anybody down here in South Florida that might want a single older entrepreneur, send them my way, okay? Oh, let's see. Sandra. Yeah, that's, I think you will find your peace. I think you will find the harmony and the stability that you need, Sandra. You're not too old. I'm 60. You're not too old. All right, 60. Yikes. I turned around. I was 20, and now I'm 60. What the heck happened? I shouldn't say that. I lived a good life. I'm on the East Coast here in Florida, Kathy. I'm in Stuart, Florida. And by the way, too, guys, I work the full moon party. If any of you are real local in Florida at any time, there's a full moon party in Fort Pierce, right on the beach. They have great bands. I work that every it's a Saturday, so it's usually just before or just after the full moon, depending on where it falls. Those readings are $20. I mean, they're a little bit shorter, but they are $20 if you come see me on the beach. I would love somebody to mention me. Hey, Cherry Girl, nice to have you back with us. You're welcome, Sandra. And oh, good. I'm glad you know Stuart. We're just a little tiny downtown, but it's a quaint town. It's not like Fort Lauderdale where everything is bustle and clubs and all of that stuff. I'm kind of a laid back sailfish capital of the world. Exactly. It's also the happiest small town in America. Once, let me see, I think it was like two or 3 years ago, we were voted the happiest small town. That's pretty good for putting your finger on a map, closing your eyes, right? Close your eyes, put a finger on a map. It's how I came here. I needed to get out of Dodge. Anybody have any questions for me? First time here, Jen, thanks so much. We're doing yes or no questions. Yes or no questions. The format is noon to 1, usually live. We'll do the elements. We did all 4 elements here, and then I do yes or no questions usually if I'm hanging out till 1. But I'm really feeling called to this. So who needs a question answered? Jen, do you have a question? Yeah, I got to look at that museum. I don't know where that is. Cherry Girl. Cherry Girl, I think you're going to be on your own for a little bit, all right? You're okay there, though. You're in a good position here with the 9 of Pentacles, Cherry Girl. You're stable right now. Why invite more drama back? So much love. I really appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so now you all know I'm 60. Height and weight proportionate, because they all want to know that, right? 60 and single in Stuart, Florida. Send me your dates. That's funny. Okay, so who do we have here new? Let's see. Your Heart, My Soul. Oh, what a great name that is. Thanks so much for subscribing. Not a yes or a no. I know. It's sorry, Jen. What do we have here? Who are we talking about? I don't know who we're talking about. That's a lot there. Rebecca, I think you should wait on this. Wait on this. Stay unattached. You're in a good place right now. Stay unattached. Stay where you are. There's something new coming in for you here with the Judgment card as well. The Death card bringing changes in. Rebecca, stay where you are. Stay on your own for now. Something else is coming in. You're going to see it clearly, too. The Ace of Swords was out, too. You'll see it very clearly what you need to do. Young at heart, yes. Your husband may be Kathy G, but will you? Oh, I think you want to make some changes. I don't think you want to do that again, Kathy G. So yeah, it'll bring your husband back to where he wants to be, but is it going to bring you where you want to be? Geraldine, I think you have too many options going on right now. You need to pare it down. You need to make some decisions. All right, there's too many open-ended there. Okay, when I do this and will I? You know, I think that you need to decide what you want to do first, as far as where. You know, you're trapping yourself. You've got too many things going on. You've got situations that are keeping you stuck, or at least you think they're keeping you stuck. But you can get out of those. You've got to have some fierce conversations, Geraldine. Fierce conversations. Now, does that mean with other people? Possibly. It could be with you. Could have need some conversations with yourself. Yes, of course you may. Your heart, my soul. Oh, you know, let's see. Your heart, my soul. It's, you know, there's balance in this as well. I think he's found peace with it. If you're asking about him, he's found peace with it. This is an emotional balance. I think your intuition is telling you that he's coming back. So I would say yes, there is still a connection. There is still a connection, yes. All right, and you're most likely going to hear from him in September. Okay. Thank you very much, Rowley. I do appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 25,000. Honestly, I'd love to see 100,000, but I'm trying to get to 25,000 subscribers by the end of August. Betty E. Last question. What's the question here, Betty E? I think you wish he did. That doesn't answer the question. You know, I think there are feelings, but you guys are not together. They're not together, Betty E. Does G have feelings for them too? They're taking a break. They're not together. You know, there are emotions. There are great emotions, but they're not going to act on it if they haven't. If they have, then they're finishing it up. All right. Okay. Thanks very much okay, Manisha, last one. Hello, strongly frail. Strongly frail. What a nice. That's kind of an oxymoron, isn't it? Strongly frail. You're so strong that you're brittle. You're breakable. Wow. New subscriber. Good. Thank you very much. All right. I've got two more people we're going to do. You're welcome, Betty. Let's see. Manisha. Yes or no questions. These are yes or no questions. So let's answer the question, will you be married? Will Manisha be married? Of course. You're the last one, strongly frail. Yes, you will be, Manisha. It's going to be passionate, too. I've got the Lover's card here. There might be a Gemini involved, too. So, you know, you might get married. This is the card. This is the 6 card. So maybe in 6 weeks, 6 months. The 6, you know, the Lover's card. It's going to be your choice when you do it. The Lover's card is a choice. It's going to be up to you. All right? Yes or no question. Yes or no question, strongly frail. You're the last one. So that's, okay, you changed the question to a little more generic, huh? We do this from 12 to 1 p.m. Monday through Fridays. I'm a little bit lax in getting the notifications out. So if you just put it in your calendar and know that usually I'm going to be live at noon Eastern time, New York time. So that way you know whatever time it is now, noon time. Strongly frail. What's the answer to strongly frail? Oh, yes, but when you feel it passionately. When you get excited about it, you're not excited about it yet. Whoever it is that you're involved with, you're not excited about it yet. Right? It might be when you might be getting pregnant and that's when you get excited about it. Things will change quickly, your direction will change. The Empress, whatever it is, it's going to be whatever you create. Strongly frail, and then Lahir. You're welcome. All right, Lahir, you're the last. Yes, you're going to hear about it soon, okay? These are the arrows of love. The arrows of love coming at you, Lahir. Nine of Pentacles, you're stable and secure on your own. You worry about whether or not it's going to happen, but you know what? You can manifest it. Put your intentions out there. All right, last thing I want to say about the new moon is it's time for you to put your intentions out there. Set your intentions for the new moon. This is a very, very highly energized period that we are going into between the new moon and the full moon, August 15th. The energy is not going to be like this for another 2 to 3 years is what I'm hearing. So this is what we need to do. We need to really think about what it is we want out of these life, not just for these next 2 weeks, and take whatever actions are going to put you on that road. So who are we talking to? Lahir, yes, but you're going to have to manifest it, okay? And then Sandra Brownlee, thank you very much, the 50,000. Thank you, Rebecca. I do appreciate you all joining me here. We'll see you again tomorrow, noon, same time, same back channel. Talk to you soon.